amigos. Today I'm going to show you how to make a super easy ground beef casserole. For the ground beef layer, you're going to need 1.5 tablespoons of Knorr chicken bouillon, 1 to 2 pounds of ground beef, a can of tomatoes and green chili, and 3 to 4 tablespoons of your favorite taco seasoning. And if you don't have a favorite one, I'll link a recipe in the description for you. 10 to 12 corn tortillas, 2 cups of your pre-cooked Mexican rice, a can of black beans. For our toppings, you're gonna need Mexican sour cream and cheese blend, iceberg lettuce, your choice of hot sauce, and some pico de gallo. Yummy, yummy, let's get started. Place your burner on a medium heat and drizzle enough oil to fry our tortillas. Place your corn tortilla in the hot oil and fry on each side for about 5 seconds. And continue doing that to the remaining tortillas. In the same pan that we used to warm up our tortillas, you're gonna add your ground beef. Add 3 tablespoons of your taco seasoning. And remember to adjust depending on the brand that you're using. 1.5 teaspoons of your Knorr chicken bouillon. And start combining your ingredients. And continue to fully cook your ground beef. Once you fully cook your ground beef, go ahead and add your can of diced tomatoes and chili. And continue to cook for about 4 minutes just so that our flavors are well combined when we add it to our casserole. And now for my favorite part. Let's start layering our casserole. Our bottom layer is gonna be filled with tortillas, and I'm gonna overlap them because I really wanna have a good bite of a corn tortilla. Yummy, yummy. Our next layer is gonna be our Mexican rice. If you ever have leftover rice, this is gonna be a perfect recipe for you.
Save your rice.
Save a little bit of rice. And if you have beautiful teenagers that are always hungry, don't be shy with that rice. Fill them up. Our next layer is gonna be our ground beef mixture. And pour the remaining juices all over. You wanna keep them. They're so delicious. And you worked hard for it. Next, you're gonna sprinkle your beans. Next, you wanna add a little bit of cheese. I personally like the cheesy pool and I like the fresh cheese with my lettuce. So it's gonna be up to you if you wanna add this layer of cheese. I highly recommend it. And next, you wanna layer your corn tortillas. And now you're gonna place this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. And once you take your casserole out of the oven, you're gonna place a layer of your sour cream, your crema fresca, right on over. Don't be shy with it. Next is gonna be your layer of shredded iceberg lettuce. Don't get too fancy on this one with your romaine or anything. Make sure that it's iceberg, it just tastes way better. Your layer of cheese. Your pico de gallo. And next you want to add your layer of your favorite hot sauce. And the guacamaya hot sauce is one of our family favorites when I have to put it over a dish that everybody will enjoy because it's not too spicy and it's just absolutely perfect. Oh, you hear that crunch from that top layer?
It smells good in here.
Yummy,
Love
yummy.
Ground beef and this.
It's just such a perfect combo. The one that we made, the 7-layer one that we made, the kids were asking me for it again, and I'm like, no, we're gonna switch it up just a little bit. Mom gets bored in the kitchen. Ooh, can I do it? Can I do it?
You got this.
Ooh, we're doing this. Ta-da! Who's ready for a bite? I'm gonna need somebody very special to say That is so good. And friends, my tip to you is have a lot of fun when you're making this recipe, and that's pretty much all you need because it's that easy to make. So good. Hello and welcome, amigos. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a California burrito casserole. We're going to start off by placing our sliced potatoes in the microwave for 2 minutes. I know, I'm using the microwave again. After 2 minutes, you're going to take your potatoes and you're going to place them into your oil. And give or take about 6 minutes, our potatoes are ready. Bebe, can you sprinkle some salt on those potatoes for us? Wonderful. Thank you. For this recipe, you're going to need 2 to 3 cups of your carne asada, a lot of French fries, 4 to 6 flour tortillas, 3 cups of cheese, about 1 cup of Mexican crema fresca, about 1.5 cups of pico de gallo, and your desired amount of creamy guacamole. I'm using large burrito tortillas, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer it at the bottom of our baking dish. Place a little bit of crema fresca, mozzarella cheese, next your carne asada. That smells so good, right?
Yeah.
Woo, who's excited? Layer your French fries. Add another layer of cheese. I mean, who doesn't love cheese pool in their casserole? Raise your hand if you, or say something if you like cheese.
I love it. I love it.
You guys love it?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm doing good. Now it's time to seal our casserole. You can fold your tortilla in this way, just like that. Place your oven at 380 degrees and you're gonna bake for 10 to 15 minutes, okay? The first 10 minutes you're gonna bake with a parchment paper or foil over your baking dish because, you know, flour tortillas will burn quickly. So after the 10 minutes, remove your foil and continue to bake until you get the desired crispiness that you like. Once your California burrito comes out of that oven, you're gonna go ahead and sprinkle some more cheese. Your crema fresca, if you don't have crema fresca, that's okay. You can use some sour cream. And what I like to do sometimes is use half Mexican crema fresca and half sour cream and mix it up. Gives a really good flavor. Your pico de gallo. And your guacamole. Go ahead and add your favorite hot sauce. And right now we're still loving the guacamaya. And that's how you make a California burrito casserole, amigos. Who's ready for a bite? You guys are? Okay, let's do this. Yummy, yummy. In today's recipe, I'm going to be showing you how to make amiga's breakfast casserole. Yeah, it got slow because there's something very romantic when someone makes you a casserole or they show up at your house with a baked dish. Now, if you have some kids sleeping over that tend to be very hungry for those slumber parties, this is a perfect recipe because you can just have it combined, bake it, and boom, done, amigos. Let's get started by going over our ingredients. And one of the ingredients you're gonna need is some corn chips. You know those stale chips that you have that nobody wants? There's like about this much at the bottom. You want to get those and you want to crumble them up like this. Ooh. Somebody wanted that one.
That was me.
These aren't stale. These are more of a newer pack, but you want to crumble them up. Okay?
I wonder why I never have that left over in my house.
Because you
love chipitas?
You love chipitas. You love corn chips. You do. So just crumble them up, not too much. Now, if they're already crumbled, don't take it too far. Okay, amigos, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need some eggs. So anywhere from 6 to 8 eggs are gonna work out because although these are said to be large, I've seen larger. They look more like a medium size to me. What do you guys think? Ooh. So go ahead and crack your eggs. I usually use heavy whipping cream, but today I'm gonna use milk. So go ahead and add your milk.
Since you're making a sleepover casserole, does this mean that I have to sleep over?
Oh, honey, we have some catching up to do.
I know.
I haven't seen Cloud in a little bit. I've talked to her, but I haven't seen her in a little bit. So this is...
That's probably the longest we've gone without
physically seeing each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Or, I mean, you did send me a pizza pocket, which was nice.
Oh, I guess I did see you.
You did.
And waving at you through the door, I guess.
Yes, you're just a beautiful and wonderful magical sister.
Sorry,
you really are. You angel girl.
I didn't get to touch you for 48 hours.
You sicko. Okay, amigos. Oh, I splashed you with that one. Once you've mixed your eggs, you're gonna add your salt and pepper to taste. Give that a quick little mix. If you're using fine pepper, that's fine, but it might clump up into your egg mixture, so be careful with that. Sprinkle it and mix at once like this. Use this motion. It's got that.
Got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Once you've mixed your egg ingredients, you're gonna add your roasted Anaheim pepper, your onion, and your tomato. If you're using a Roma tomato, you're gonna need 2, but if you're using a ripe, vine, fancy tomato that gets really juicy, which is what I have today, you only need 1 because they provide enough juiciness and tomato flavor that really it's out of this world. And if you guys haven't noticed, I'm really into the ripe vine tomatoes. Cloud got me into them. And for those of you that don't have access to Anaheim, you can use the chili in a can, the green chili in a can, or you can use your poblano.
I'm just so happy that you moved on to a new talk, which is tomatoes and not chiles.
Really? She has jokes today,
Thank
everybody.
you. Mm-hmm.
She
does.
Jokes. So mix that around. And I know some of you are going to be like, Steph, can we just add some cheese in here? Don't add the cheese just yet. I'm going to show you what you're going to do because that's going to be your showstopper. Okay?
Ooh.
You're going to stop some shows here.
Nice.
For those of you that want to add some extra for the hungry hippos out there, you know who you are. You're just like me. Sometimes you require a little bit of chorizo, a little bit of bacon. You can chop some ham. You can use your favorite protein for this part. And if you're so happen to be in Texas, throw in some of your leftover barbecue. Be all set.
How dare you say that?
I said that.
Oh, no.
I said that. Friends, I am so ready to fill my belly with so much delicious barbecue.
As am I.
Leave your recommendations in the description area. No, not in the description area. Don't listen to me. Leave it in the comment section.
If you're leaving that in the description area, you have hacked our account.
Pretty much. You don't want to do that. Okay, amigos. Now you're going to need some tortillas. You know those tortillas that get cracked like this?
Let me see. Oh,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
these, it happens. It's life. It's okay. Those are the tortillas that you want to keep for your migas. They're migajas. Okay? So those are the ones that you want to use for your migas or your migas bake. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to tear them like my mama used to. She didn't get fancy like I do when I make them into little like pizza slices. My mom would just tear it up like this. And boy, she tore it up and it was delicious.
Sometimes she would do tinier ones.
Yes.
but You have the same tearing mechanism as she does.
Just tear it down the middle, crack them together, crack them or pack them, or slack them,
Or both.
stack them.
You must be wearing your boots.
I don't have my boots, but I will later.
Okay.
Because these boots are made for walking, honey.
And that's just what they'll do.
They're going to walk all over this town and paint it red.
Whoa.
Once you finish with your migas, tearing up your tortillas, you're going to add your corn chips. Now, when I make migas, I like to have a little bit of a crispy flavor, and I also like to have the softness. It has to be a really good balance for me. It has to be the yin and yang with it. So that's why you need a little bit of corn chips, or you can fry some of the tortillas up yourself. But that is going to take you a few more minutes of your time. Okay? So just crumble them in there. All right, so let's go ahead and mix this up. And all of this I'm mixing with a fork. Wow, good job to me.
That's awesome.
And make sure that you've started your oven at 350 degrees. If you notice that your oven is a little bit temperamental, go with 360 and you should be okay.
You don't have anything in your teeth, but you do have a piece of bacon on the side right there if you want to toss that one in.
It's going back in.
Awesome.
Yummy. And I just wanted you to come close so that you can see what we have going on. You can see the egg. You can see that the tortillas are soaking it up. Ooh, like they're at the playa, like they're at the beach. You're gonna place your tortilla just like this. And what this is gonna do, this is gonna avoid the egg burn at the bottom. Okay?
Aren't you clever?
Yep. So you're gonna take your cheese. Okay, now that we have our setup to avoid the burn, we're just gonna dump it in. You guys wanted a recipe where you can just dump things in? That's what's gonna happen.
And that's why you didn't use the shredded cheese, because you're trying to make this easy for our sleepover.
I know some of you are saying, well, that doesn't look appetizing. I mean, if you've never had this before, you're like, what is that? Just like that in that accent, what is that? And I'm going to tell you what that is. This is Mexican kids' comfort food.
I was going to say, is that your grandpa's voice coming out? But our grandpa didn't speak English, so
no, he didn't. Our grandpa was like, goals.
The best.
Goals. Well, we have two grandpas. One of the grandpas was grumpy.
He was wild.
We didn't like him, but...
He's a wild one.
Yes, and you know, I'm a cheese lover.
As am I.
So this is what's going to happen. And that's our design. Just a nice little triangle.
I love it.
I mean a square, apparently.
You mean a cross?
Friends...
However, whatever you want to see this.
This is perfect for church. This is a perfect church bake for you guys' bake-off. Yes.
She's got Jesus in her heart. She's got Jesus in her heart.
I got Jesus in my heart. I got Jesus in my heart. Hey. This is a personal... I really love pepper.
I love that we don't compete with each other. We're just proud when one of us reaches the #1 status in our mother's eyes.
Place a foil on your baking dish and place it in your oven at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. Amigos, my tip to you is, with eggs, it can be confusing when it's in the oven. So once you see it puff up, just like that, that means that we're ready. The reason I'm cutting into it because I don't want to ruin the cheese pull for you guys when you make it at home. Okay? Make sure to tag me when you guys do the cheese pull. My mouth is watering. Ooh.
I know my stomach has been speaking to you in multiple languages.
Yeah, you just want to push back a little bit just in case you got anything at the edges and you get a smooth little ride up. If you want it, come and get it. Na 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 na. Amigos, you do not want to miss out on this delicious bake. Ooh, it is out of this world. And I'm gonna add my jalapeno chili oil.
Yummy.
If you guys need the recipe for this, make sure to look in the description area along with your bake time and ingredients. You have to press on a little button there, it opens up the box. I'm gonna take the first piece from here because I know some of you don't like avocado. But I know, if you don't like bacon, just look away. I don't know who doesn't like bacon, but even those of you that are on restriction, you guys know that you love some bacon. Say, ah. It gives you that tamal taste. If you guys like tamales, this is another way of making it. And
street cleaners come through.
Thank you to all our street cleaners. Friends, we gotta go. It's gonna get too loud for you. Now you get this wonderful crispy cheese.
Adios, chulitos.
Bye. Hello and welcome to the View's Kitchen. On today's recipe, we're gonna be making baked chicken with a creamy poblano sauce. Now let's go over the ingredients. The star of the show, some poblano peppers. Sometimes you find them at your store as pasilla, and some stores have them as chilaca. But if you see a pepper that looks green just like this, that's the pepper you want to choose. Pre-cooked and shredded chicken, heavy cream, mozzarella cheese, cotija cheese, finely chopped onion, and finely chopped garlic. A bunch of cilantro. Don't get scared, friends. I counted each stem just for you, and it's listed in the description area. Butter, chicken bouillon, black pepper, corn tortillas, and some pre-cooked rice. We're gonna roast our peppers until they're completely charred, and that should take us about 8 minutes. After 4 minutes, you're gonna see that they're nice and roasted, and we're gonna flip. They're not just nice and roasted, it smells so divine in here. After about 8-9 minutes, we have nice, beautifully roasted peppers. And I'm just gonna place them in a paper bag today, and I'm gonna let them start steaming in there for about 10 minutes. I'm just gonna seal the bag, and then we're gonna peel them. Now you can just peel your pepper. Once you're done peeling your pepper, slice it down the middle and remove all the seeds. Okay, add your water, your poblanos, your cilantro, and we're gonna blend till smooth. You want the consistency to be a smooth puree. If you have a blender that doesn't puree, just like this, you're gonna have to run it through a strainer, okay? Pan's on a medium heat, and I added a little bit of oil, and we're just gonna saute our onions and our garlic. We're gonna continue to cook our onions and our garlic until they're nice and soft, so that should be about 3 minutes or so. After 3 minutes, you're gonna add your butter. And we just want it to get nice and melted before we add our cream. Okay, once your butter melts, you're gonna add your heavy cream. Add your chili blend. Add your chicken bouillon. Your black pepper. We're gonna continue to cook our sauce on a medium-low heat for 5 minutes. After about 5-6 minutes, you're gonna turn your burner off and you're gonna add your cotija cheese. If you don't have cotija cheese, you can use Parmesan for this. Just make sure it's nice and fine, just like you, Views Club. Oh yeah! Stir it in. Before we add our shredded chicken to our sauce, make sure to keep 2 cups to the side. Add your shredded chicken. That right there smells so good.
It does.
My goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Now we're just gonna set this pan to the side so we can begin layering. Slice your tortillas, your sauce, and then you're gonna add your tortillas. A little more sauce over the top. Sprinkle your layer of rice. Who wanted that sauce?
Me, I'll take care of it. No,
Okay. Now you're gonna sprinkle some cheese. Will work. Now I'm gonna redo the same layering one more time. And then just add the remaining of your sauce to the top. And this is optional. I have a roasted pepper that I thinly sliced, and I'm just gonna sprinkle them over the top. And boom, almost done. Now it's time to bake. Make sure you wait about 10 minutes before you dig in, okay, friends?
Then why did we only wait 8 minutes?
Because, Cloud, I can handle this. Ooh, yes. And I do want a big piece. You ready for a taste? Say ah. Careful because it is hot. Hello and welcome to the View's Kitchen. Happy Sunday, amigos. Today I'm going to show you how to make an 8-layered poblano chicken casserole. It's super easy to make. Make sure you're looking in the description area for more details and tips. Now let's go over our ingredients. Roasted poblano peppers, and your poblano pepper looks like this. But guess what? Those of you roasting your hatch chilies, and if you only have access to Anaheim, if you only have access to a green bell pepper, roast it. It's going to go great with this dish. Boiled and finely shredded chicken. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you have ground beef, you can use ground beef. You can use the protein that you have in that refrigerator in the freezer waiting for you to use it, friends. Don't feel limited with this recipe because it's very versatile and it's easy to make it comfortable for your home. If you weren't excited about seeing those roasted peppers, I know you're excited about these potatoes. All I did was slice them very thin, boil them, and right when they come out of what?
That's not thinly sliced.
What do you mean?
They're medium sliced.
I think that they're thinly sliced. Friends, what do you think?
Pues no nos pueden decir.
Sorry, friends. You know what? Let us know on Instagram, on all our social media, if you guys thought that these were thinly sliced potatoes or not. But what I did was I sliced them thin, boiled them, and the rest of the tips are going to be in the description area.
And we're not fighting.
Cheese and refried beans, corn tortillas, and if you see them sliced like this, you know it's gonna be a good bake. Ooh, ooh. Chopped juicy tomatoes, onion, garlic, tomato sauce, a can of delicious hatch chilies, chicken bouillon, Mexican oregano, and oil. Add your oil. Once your oil heats up for about 30 seconds, you're going to add your tomato, garlic, and onion. And we're going to continue to saute our ingredients for about 3 minutes, okay? Keep it on a medium heat. We want those tomatoes to get nice and soft. After about 3 to 4 minutes, you're going to see your tomatoes get nice and soft, especially if you have a super ripe tomato. Those that are, I'm going to spoil in 3 days if you don't use me. When you use those tomatoes, it makes great for a good sauce. And I almost said go riot.
Because of me, I'm sorry. Let's go riot.
Go ahead and add your water. And if I didn't mention, friends, we are going to need some water. Ooh. Add your tomato sauce. Go ahead and add your hatch chili. Add your chicken bouillon. Oregano. Break it up in your hand. Ooh, that's hot. It's steamy in here. Careful.
And that's Mexican oregano.
It's Mexican oregano. If you don't have Mexican oregano, just keep it out. Don't use the other kind.
Can you tell us the difference between Mediterranean and Mexican oregano?
Well, my friends have had me do a lot of research, and based off of that, if you add the Mediterranean oregano, you're going to get more of a minty flavor, and it's not going to bring out the floral and the essence you get from Mexican oregano. I highly recommend it for many of your dishes. I'm going to continue to cook our sauce on a medium-low heat for about 3 to 4 minutes. After 3 to 4 minutes, you're going to turn your burner off, and you're going to see that you're going to have a wonderful, savory, delicious sauce, okay? This sauce is not just good for this recipe. This goes great if you add some pasta in here. Put it over your rice with your favorite protein. It's wonderful. But for those of you that love cilantro, you're going to love this next step. Cilantro haters, look away. Sprinkle in some cilantro. That's going to enhance the flavor, and you're going to say, what did you just do to me? And your belly's going to say, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Just stir it quickly, and we're ready to start assembling our casserole. Pour some of your sauce. Place your tortillas right here at the bottom. After you place your tortillas, you're gonna place a little bit more of your sauce. After you add your sauce, you're gonna add your roasted poblano peppers. Okay, friends, for your beans, you wanna make sure they're a little bit loose and runny, okay? Loose and runny, what you want for your beans. Never thought I'd say that sentence for beans, but I did.
Here we are.
Here we are, friends. Loose and runny beans. Now we're gonna make it rain chicken. If you need a tip on how to make your chicken, I made it in the Instant Pot, just like Cloud showed me. And Cloud did show me how to make chicken in the Instant Pot.
Well, if there's a shortcut for cooking, I'm gonna find it.
Yes, she will find it, guys. But it has to bring the flavor.
Not because I'm lazy, but Mama has to work.
Yes.
And only on the weekends do I get elaborate.
You know, I want to say how proud I am of you that as a single mother, you've been able to provide so much for your children and dedicate your time to making sure that they're successful.
Oh, thanks,
I'm really
honey.
proud. You've always inspired me, and I'm proud to be walking the same style of life that you are.
Oh, thank
You make me know
sister.
that it's going to be okay.
Hey, if it doesn't, I didn't do it by myself. They help, so thank you.
We love you, and we love you guys.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you. Now we're just going to add more of our sauce on the top of our chicken, okay? And at this point, I'll just spoonful it and spread as I go. Just when you think that this is not going to get any better, I'm going to bring in the potato. It's going to get better. It's just like time. Everything gets better with time, you know?
Yes, I do know that. Thank you, time.
Thank you, time. Thank you. So just fill wherever you see anywhere that somebody might miss a bite of potato. It's potatoes, guys. Okay?
Pile them on.
Yeah.
And if
All
the
right.
kids are helping you, they can make themselves a potato bean.
Sorry, guys. Cloud had a minute. She's over here. Now it's time to add our cheese. And you want to use whatever melty cheese you have access to.
Hey guys, it's just Cloud. I'm counting her layers. I want to make sure that she indeed has 8 layers, and she does.
Who's ready for a delicious slice?
You know I'm ready.
And you want to use a knife to cut through this, okay? And boom, done. I know you are gonna love this potato with the cheese. I know some of you are already saying, but hold on a second. Have to get the most perfect bite for you. Say, As always, Views Club and Bell Notification Squad, Cloud and I absolutely adore you. We're wishing you the best. We want to give a special shout out to our friends in Scotland, South Africa, Japan, the Philippines, Mexico, and Italy. I know that although you guys are far away, you're still close to our heart. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Adios! This is really hot. I know I blew on the cucumber last time, but this is really hot, so make sure to blow on it.
Oh, yeah. It's so good.
Wow, this is spectacular. You guys are gonna love this. This is definitely a Sunday dinner, friends. Friends, if you don't shine, I don't shine. And let me tell you, you guys are gonna shine with this one.
Yes, you are. We love you all. Take care of one another, and we will see you later this week. Tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Te portas muy mal, Cloud. La Cloud se porta muy mal.
Is there a sound that a cloud makes? So those gonna go meow, my usual, or
Would it be more of a humming sound?
Like the rings of Saturn. No, 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 no.
Oh my gosh.
No, let's get to the chiles.
Okay. Va bene, bubo, va bene.
No, bro.
No saben que tengo un podium aquí. Quiero que me escuchen. Stomach wants to get to the chiles.
Go embarrass someone else. Let me have one of the tomatoes over here and get my stomach tricked here.
Get your stomach going, girl. ¿Ya?
Ya, mija.
Ya está bien el estómago.
Yeah.
We'll be right there, Tammy.
You know I'm a piggy.
Okay.
Okay, honey. Thank you for your concern. Go ahead.